Nanny falls today.
Nanny wasn't being caught. Nanny wasn't killed in battle.
Yeah, man, but I think you should have leave some other stuff away from land and ask me what I'm going to answer.
You see these big buildings? School.
Email? I'm going to gym this morning.
Whoa.
At that time, people go all over the world to go see white history.
Right.
To Jamaica and the Caribbean history, American history.
See a lot of channel and they're fake. I don't even give them a thumbs up. Don't give them thumbs down either, but I just leave it as it.
Huh?
No matter what you're going through, it could be a health condition, it could be dead broke. Just remember, once there is life, there is hope.
Yo, you see that song you were voiced by, you know, the BC music. It's a good motivational song. Trust me. Him deliver another song, yeah. Him put him words them together, him lyrics them together, him deliver. May I tell you, say, people, that song, yeah, are it. You see it, the man raking 226 views in a month. Just know, say that song, yeah, a powerful song. Me I go want to listen some of it, then go over him channel, give me support because of positiveness the boss a show. You see me? Positiveness to the youths them outside where want to make it, I don't know if make it. Keep pushing.
Man keep pushing, even though life have its ups and downs like push-ups, you know, pull up. Man keep pushing.
I don't know, we're not going to play the song too long because of the copyright something, but you don't know, go over and play it. That is it.
Might not live the life it when me like. Want the car, but me life there on a bike.
Like him dog change up now. Get his head to reach and he can look like him rev up now. Nanny falls, wait for it now, people. Yeah.
Yo, are the wrong person.
Oh, no one.
Get that camera. Because the wrong person might ask that.
What kind of tree?
So you know, say it's a busy tree that.
Enough people don't know.
You have to look on it twice a while.
Man, see them, busy.
They are busy.
Yeah, man, that is something good for poisoning. When you get poison, you drink busy. And it clears the poison out of you. Even some man when them all have barracuda, where them say barracuda is poisonous.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the busy, you know, you have a greater some busy from the barracuda, even if it's poisonous, it bypass the poison. Yeah, so it's a very powerful plant upon the Maroon land. Yeah.
Cure same time.
Yeah. So you see, it's still upon the Maroon land. Original busy.
So it's Mel and Poochie first time for the Nanny Falls. On a woman that never come visit the woman
I
before.
visit Nanny all the while.
You visit? Okay, Poochie.
Yes.
Oh, we have the woman up so you not come visit her. A man I love so? Eh? You don't love woman? Eh? Me not talk about that still, no. Me talk about, you know, articles. Nanny a woman there, you know.
Yeah.
So how come my first time I visit her? Is it because you're not from Portland?
Moortown? No, it's not my first time in Moortown, but it's my first time at Nanny Falls, right?
Oh, okay.
And my ancestors, my great-great-grandfather is from here.
Oh,
His name is Lekembe. He had an African name and everything.
Okay. Eh? What? Yes. Give it. And today we have some guests from up top. You don't know.
Yeah,
straight
man,
out of Brooklyn.
New York.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
That is
you
it.
don't know.
First time I travel with the walking TV.
See?
I bring me up on the falls.
They have to see you now, man. Everything.
Danny?
Yeah, we so we got Nanny Fall.
Yeah.
And the greatest one, you know.
Yeah, Nanny and the Maroon. Yeah.
Culture.
Yeah, man. We know a little about
That's
it.
the brother.
Because every 6th of January they have the Christmas, that's what they call it, you know. So yeah, it's the first time I come to a river up here.
Oh,
but I've been to the Christmas already up here.
Okay.
6th of January.
So it's not your first time here in Jamaica?
No.
No? How many times?
You. Third time.
Third times. Oh, you like it?
It's good so far.
Good?
Yeah.
Good.
You.
Good. 6 you don't give one already, man?
What is man?
What man?
What is man?
Sure.
Come up, Poochie, come up. Come up, Poochie.
Can't do that, Drizzy.
Come up, Poochie, come up. Come up, man. A Jimmy, you know. You think I Kim?
Come up.
You can't make it look like.
Me don't fear strong legs them.
Yeah.
She don't complain. Emil?
Why?
Eh?
Why am I not complaining?
Me not go to gym this morning. You go to gym, so probably that's why she not complain. Hey, I'm tired already. Yes. Finally they back on spot.
Yeah, man. They're famous Maroon town. We are on Maroon land, you know, Maroon territory there, you know, so we have to pay respect. God, them even tell me that there are certain things we cannot even pick out of the bush and bring to the road, you know. Because I learned them things that them have this place very secret like that, you know, so we have to honor it and respect it when we come here, you know. But people want to point out this bamboo road here. I'm going to make this bamboo road a famous bamboo road because this is the entrance to the falls.
Right.
And if you can notice, people just leave their inscription all over these bamboos, you know.
Mel, how your name is?
Cool, you know.
You can write the name already? Yeah, it's cool. Nice one. Nobody left their name, eh? Johnny, you see why one rule? You saw none left away?
Watch you leave.
This whole big place, man.
What big for who?
For everybody.
You soon know when this year finish. When this year finish, everybody will know where she leave and where she not leave, you know.
Woman, so that means one can rule, you know?
Then me not a problem with that.
Cause she make sure she, you know, get everybody in contact and left some land for we.
Yeah, man.
And some other female land do that.
Yeah, man, but I think you should have leave some other stuff away from land and ask me what I'm not going to answer that right now. I'm not going to answer that. There's that thing where she should have leave. Probably she leave it out now. Disobey her order and her rules and not do no one thing, so probably I don't want to get too deep into that neither.
Bingy?
Oh, Bingy name coming. Oh, Bingy name coming to that.
Bingy now will be by the woman rule. See, you know,
take up that?
You can?
I know you said the people you can't do that.
So you ask him if he can take up.
You know, so I dig him up.
No, I check it out. I check out how it sprout, how the bamboo, the breadfruit grow from root to root. Next thing you know, I do that.
But then Mel knows a breadfruit tree that.
You don't know? That's scary.
Mel, that second please. You can look from a distance, you know. You have any idea what is this tree?
No, I'm not sure.
Huh?
No, I'm not sure.
You're not sure.
You want to tell me?
Huh?
You want to tell me?
To the road, no go further. Here's to the road.
Yeah.
Tell her. Come on, ask if you go tell her.
Well, this is a breadfruit, sucker.
Okay, actually the leaves do look like breadfruit.
See the way they pick up?
Yeah. But I don't want to say the wrong thing and Johnny gonna embarrass me.
Hey, well, where's this? Where's it, ma'am? Uchi, you never know.
I knew that.
Oh, you didn't know?
Yeah.
Okay. So big belly Danny come here. Danny! Boy, Bingy say I have to go do this more often.
Yeah, man. Put up on a regimen.
Yeah, man. Say I get whole. You need some of this.
When man get rich and put on all your power to say,
Oh.
you know. You don't want to do nothing, man, just sit down and eat and drive and relax.
Yeah, what I see. So rich man not still have to work out?
The party are tear off. Waistline gone. So tonight now I'm going to hold my hands, you know. I'm going to run like thief.
Don't they ask me where you feed. Then from then I get so fat.
Tana? And here, puppy chow. Yo, you're not easy, you know.
Go down for the father. Yeah, 6. Wow.
6 there.
6 already?
Yeah.
My brother, if I mess with you, I want you down one shot too. Something about mashing the person. What's the mashing?
Wow.
Guess that ignorance is bliss. Take me back to before the new. Rewind, take it out of cue. Innocence can be a young man's game. Signed up.
Yeah, put it on.
Don't know, one busy bird. Yeah.
Yeah, people, right now we're on the Nanny Falls. I don't know we're going to enjoy our day today. I don't know swim, wash off crosses and hold it for something, you know. Not our first time, but we're there a couple times well, but I don't know. 41st experience, the guest them first experience. So today, we are going to carry on upon a journey this way. You see it? Pull it.
Stay up, I feel
Johnny! Nanny Falls today. My third time being here. But stay tuned and pay attention. Look at the fall, how beautiful it is. Remember, we are coming on a place now. In on a place we are from full force, full speed. See you guys later. Yeah. Yo, then.
when we play our roles and ignore the problems.
You full of curves like Tokyo Drift. In a real life, not only a pig. The queen type, my crown in your quick. You must see coke, you a snake. Private party. Shiver when me touch up on your body. Make your little lady tight sitting where you're born with. Take it off the shawty. Make you scream my name and say yeah. No one no crowd, let's spend some time alone when you say. Alright. Anyway I call it on it, girl, you're pretty from all sides. Your little kitty me rub you and then your nipple start fight on. Make you scream my name and say yeah.
Well, say, how long have you been a fan of the channel? Or a real support of the channel?
Just go a border cat when down at the site. You understand? And then when you come back again and border cat, I say, the people them like him, so we give you a next thing.
Okay.
From them time they may watch you. Yeah, more and the whole of them come right up.
Yeah, follow the journey from them time to come up.
Yes, you know, left here every night me watch you. Because I do mechanic work, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, so I left and come in, me just go up on the road, drink a 1 Guinness and bun a split. Go back to my yard.
Okay.
And I eat that for the rest of the night. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man, I'm a breakfast man, come here and them link up, you know. From them time there, you know, the man a show me, say, boy, them show ya. See?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, them thing the man them watch straight. And not only that, just like a lot of other
subscribers and viewers, them when you put enough people to the show too.
Yes, man.
They'll know for people about it. So me I say, so it become a thing where it's trendy right now for a yardie to watch walking TV and just recommend another person. It's almost trendy because it's naturally trendy, you know?
Right,
yeah.
Right. Sometimes you even tell them, but they don't remember. So you can just easily write it down for them. So I tell them, so long as you go up on this channel and start watch this, you stuck. It just come like a piece of meat where you love.
What do you like about the channel the most?
What I like about the channel?
Yeah.
We just like it, everything just clean and like you don't put on no fake things to nobody see.
Right,
everything where you're sure is just what's there.
Right.
So that's why I watch it. I'll see a lot of channel and they fake. I don't even give them a thumbs up. I don't give them thumbs down either, but I just leave it as it is. Yeah.
So the man I say, we are raw, uncut and unscripted.
Right.
See, we just deal with the thing on a natural level. We not plan nothing.
I want to get it.
Yeah. We go out, only thing we plan, I say boy we are going to river today.
Right.
Everything else just comes naturally. Conversations, topic are just natural thing. People, I tell you the truth, you see, it name Walking TV Family for a reason, you know, because let me tell you something, people. You see, whether the camera is running or not, you see, anytime me and Danny and Johnny and Joke and all of we buck up, some type of controversy, some type of quarrel, some type of argument I got did it.
Right.
Drizzy now if it did it for that happen. So what we don't see is just a natural thing. That's just how we live, but it's love at the end of the day. So I guess that's what people admire and love about it, and that's why a lot of people trust being around us. Because them have a stigma for Jamaica, say Jamaican people them crazy and them wild and they will kill you and they will shoot you down and they will this. It's a stigma. We are hot-headed people, but we are loving people. So we cuss with the brethren today and we quarrel with them and we tell them about them parts, but we are cook and eat together and we are drink together and we are all our vibes together. That's how we live, people. So we don't pray for come to Jamaica, come hang around people. You see some things, sometimes when I see some things happen out there, sometimes some of them are just things that are been traditionally traditional war where people are fight against each other from them back at them time. People are going to see and want to hurt us or none of them people. It don't work so. Jamaica love them people.
Beef in a competition, but we're not in a competition with nobody.
Because
we love everybody, you know. We love everybody I do.
Me standing here. Me standing here right now. I never touched you before or seen none of you before. I just watch you on the TV and just like everything when I watch, it just put the trust in me. So I know which way to come. There's a lot of people in Jamaica, you know? So you have to know who to trust.
So be honest now, what the most thing you eat about the channel? Because there must be some point in the way we don't like, you know, we don't like.
Why?
Tell me the truth, let me know who I know.
By the time if you feel like say, if you don't like that certain thing, when we check it out, the man them come back together. Because sometimes I get Johnny some trouble, you know, man.
Yep, no man, I am that man. I am that man. I am that man.
Yeah, man, I kick him more while I think him all lick on the down. But trust me, I like how I'm bullet. Yeah, man, I like how I'm bullet. One family, you know, one Jizzy bird.
What's your number?
I don't know.
I'm bridging it.
Everything.
Yeah. Can I brush it? I don't know that.
Original.
I want to do that. I know that. Active.
No, put it there.
One put it on. That is it.
Get the bird.
Our people, we just left from off of the river, now we're up on the Maroon Center. So we get a little history of what go on, what did happen, you know, because I never think we interviewed this tour guide about the nanny thing, you know, actually. So we go a little inside our go on nanny and what they go on and back then and we so stay tuned. Mr. Mel, first time at the Maroon Center?
Not my first, but always happy to learn a bit more of my history.
Okay. Oche, come learn about your mother. Nanny. Nanny, your mother, the mother, man? Original mother. Yes, my boss. That is it. Jaja, I feel different for you.
You know?
Yeah. Welcome aboard.
Yeah, that's from the tree, yeah?
Yeah. What go on, man, make we know, tell us a little about Nanny man and the history.
Like I said, welcome to our cultural center. You have already been to the falls.
Yes.
And
but never come to you. Why?
Cultural. Why?
No, I say why. Now why myself to say come to you.
Oh, it's your story that, no? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, welcome to our cultural center. Basically, we use this space for council office. This is where we have a council meeting. As the council is, you know, it's the same community, but it's the people who govern the community, yeah?
Right.
Like the chief and his associates, the captain, the major, the foreman, the treasurer, the secretary, and of course the cultural group. Cultural group, this consisted of the singers, dancers, drummers, having blower, you know, talking on, yeah?
So this is how this blow like a whistle or sound?
Yeah, this is like a telephone. Primitive telephone back then. Presently it is used for cultural practices. It's a part of our culture, like I said. It's a part of the spiritual aspect of our culture. So we use it for council meet, like when we have community meetings. We do hunting up in the mountains. If 2 or 3 hunters go up there, see like a few days past, them should be back, they're not back.
Yeah. They use this and sound them.
Sound the bra for, you know?
Yeah.
So other hunters would have been hearing, knows exactly, say, yo, you know, say,
danger.
Them man in out there look like whatever. So that was for my team, eh? And it is used in our celebration and like I said, our cultural practices, yeah?
Right.
Talking on means communicating, which our ancestors use to communicate across the Maroon spectrum, yeah? So when this is being blown, as far as that mountain peak is,
yeah, hear it.
You hear it.
Okay.
Each Maroon warrior group has a side blown on. This is
so what that
this
make
has
out
many names, you know.
Yeah, what it make out of?
So when it is being blown, the other listener hears. He knows exactly what it is saying. He picks, he blows.
Right.
And it continues, so it automatically becomes a relay. This is how, or this was how, message was sent across the Maroon spectrum. As the Maroons in Jamaica are separated into 2 groups. Windward Maroons, Leeward Maroons. You have the Moortown Maroons, which of course is the foundation, the base of them all, because Nanny was the founder officially for the Maroon group. She lived there, she fought here, she died here, and of course was buried there at Bump Grave, yeah?
Right.
The Windward Maroons consisted of Moortown, here East Portland, West Portland, Buff Bay, that's Charlestown.
Yes.
Adjoining Parish St. Mary, Scotsall. And of course, Airfield.
Where's Airfield?
Airfield in St. Thomas.
Oh, St. Thomas. Oh, this
that first community, first community that it goes through the Kunukunu Trail, Pass Trail, that takes you to the Nanny Town in the Blue Mountains. And the first community in St. Thomas from this side known as Airfield The original inhabitants of that community came from this community here.
Oh,
direct blood lineage from here. As our ancestors couldn't have gone to Port Antonio. Port Antonio were military bases. Even after the colonial era, Titchfield, Navy Island, Port Antonio, Pier Marina. That's where the colonial headquarters were, military bases, no? So our ancestors was to go to those years to apply their trades, like the Seafort Market, the Trinityville Market, the Danvers Pen Market, the Golden Grove Market, the Port Maroon Market, the Yallas Market, no?
Right.
And of course, speaking of apply their trade, it would have been their farm produce and wild meat like wild boars and ponies and things like that. Because even the jerk recipe for Boston jerk came from this very community area. It was our ancestors. The same trail that you took to the Nanny Falls, it continues through the mountains.
Back to St. Thomas?
Not on this side. St. Thomas is on this side.
This side, yeah.
Boston jerk.
Oh, yeah?
In Boston Bay. Even me can take myself now walk through the mountain, through the trails. Because I do wild hunting and I do pony hunting.
Oh, okay.
Since we get tied up with this council thing and we operate the gateways and
it's another thing.
And there are a lot of trails along the mountainous ranges. This range over here is the John Crow Mountain. That range over there is the Blue Mountain.
Yes.
This mountain here, beyond this mountain is the Rio Grande. And beyond the Rio Grande is the Blue Mountain, which you should know, the Blue Mountain.
Yeah, we know the Blue Mountain.
So if you go up on this hill here, which is known as Long Mountain, you look straight out in Port Antonio and beyond.
Yes.
As far as I can see, you see the whole Rio Grande Valley from up on that. There is also a trail that we use is for tourists and things like that.
Okay.
But it's not really active presently. Now, like I said, Moortown is the hometown of Nanny. This is where Nanny lived, fought and died. Initially, they were brought from Africa, as we all know, from Fort Cromartie, Western Ghana, from that woolen pen, shipped to North America, from North America through the Caribbean to Jamaica to Haiti. Now, the people that were brought here as to-be slaves, which was led by Nanny, the people that they classified as runaway slaves or runaway people. Those people did not go in the plantation as slaves. Between that geographical area, Burlington to Port Antonio, they would have had what the British said was shipwreck. That's where Nanny and some of those people escaped. Took the Rio Grande Valley for it. There's an area known as Golden Vale. I don't know if you know that area. Golden Vale is, you hear about Watchill and Pumpkin Hill?
Nope.
It's across the Rio Grande.
Right. Okay.
There's a hill there that burns, there's a mountain there that burns down in summertime. It's called Watchill. It's made of flintstone.
Okay.
That's where Nanny and their people used to stay and watch the coastal areas to see when the ships coming in. Pumpkin is where they would have planted their farm produce, so them say pumpkin come in before the normal pumpkin, yeah?
Right.
Of course, a pumpkin will come from Africa. Africa hot, so they would have different from fruit pumpkin. Anyway, they settled there for a brief period because it was in close proximity to Port Antonio. Quite a few acres, quite a few thousand acres, I understand. So they were found, so they keep moving inland to the Blue Mountains.
The Blue Mountains, yeah.
Settling here and there. But Mark, you know, Nanny and some of her people would have still circled eastern coastal areas. You know a place named Flatgrass?
Yeah.
Happy Grove?
Happy Grove? Yeah, Flatgrass, yeah.
They would have been to that area.
Oh, if they cut through the bush.
And they would have gone through Haining, Rolandsfield, even Golden Grove. There's on here Golden Grove, Duckenfield, Dalvey. Dalvey was a good area because they would have been able to overlooking the seas. However, Nanny wouldn't have nothing to do with close proximity to the coastal areas. So they comes back, across back to Rolandsfield, back to Johnson Mountain, all the way across and drops back at they come to Johnson Mountain, Hayfield, and they come to an area known as Watching. Hayfield would have been above Sunninghill, so they would have gone above Sunninghill to reach Hayfield. Hayfield would have been the last community in that area in St. Thomas. And they would have gone to Watchhill, Hebron Mountain, and then they reaches an area known as Stony River. Now Stony River is the name that our ancestors called that Maroon, that first bona fide official Maroon settlement, which the British called Nanny Town, which they would have fortified and fought for many years, close to a decade. Eventually, that settlement was being found by the British, so they keep moving from the Blue to the John Crow Mountain. Settling here and there, of course, eventually they reaches here, which they settled here. Which this community had gone through like 4 name changes. Spain colonized Jamaica first, right?
Yes.
This community was known as Muir, M-U-I-R, Muir Town, under the colonization of Spain. With the fall of the original Nanny Town, this community becomes the new Nanny Town briefly. And again, it would have been the British who wanted to name it the new Nanny Town. Like I said, it was brief. The war rages on. There was a lot of skirmishes in and around the Rio Grande Valley, as quite a few plantations was in these areas, But there was one in particular known as the Battle of Seaman's Valley. You know Seaman's Valley?
Yeah, I know Seaman's Valley, yeah.
We drive around a cutter with ginger or something.
Yeah, man.
The Seaman's Valley and Kent Plains is autonomous land to us, However, there was a battle there that the British would have lost quite a few lives. The British Army would have lost quite a few lives. And the Carcoon here, you know this, right?
Yeah, Carcoon. Normally, they call it donkey ice.
You eat, man?
No, sir.
30? You eat the 30?
No, sir.
I know Drizzy and him.
Yeah. So where I try say?
At that name outside.
No, man. At this time
this is when you rub on the wall this and put it on yourself.
You burn
burn.
Okay.
And then use the make. Now,
Carcoon.
The vine from this is what the uniform camouflage came from. And it came from our ancestors. The vine that bore these fruit. Our ancestors call it ambush. The British copy, took it, patent, trademark, whatever, make it into a military garb which the world uses now as a for them. Just give me a break.
No problem. You learning something?
Yeah,
Let's see.
Yeah, this read.
One is the actual photo and one is a computer enhanced.
Yes.
One is a computer enhanced.
Mele, can tell you which one I computer? I want to enhance? This I think.
This is the actual.
Yes.
Photo.
Actual photo. This is in. Yes.
How we use it? Tell more use.
Original camouflage.
That's the original and it is called ambush. Just read it. You see it here. Ceremonial ambush. Seaman's Valley, Portland. First view.
Second view, it's a
computer. So what? This is the actual Maroon man.
Oh.
And this. We see my view, so this.
The most remarkable.
So they take it and start with their uniforms.
Oh, okay. Whoa. Yo, we never seen.
Yeah, so all this make us a camouflage now, all this camouflage. So it's the vine from this.
Oh.
Wrap yourself from head to toe. You can't see my shoes.
No time at all.
My red, you can't see. This is how, and it's a plantation, on a colonial plantation, Seaman's Valley banana plantation and cane. So them just blend in with
everything.
plants.
Yeah.
The enemy is coming by this work, yeah?
Yeah.
Wow, this sharp man.
Yeah.
What is make out of?
What you call this? What you call this? What everybody call this?
Sword?
Spear. Everybody call it.
Spear, yeah, spear.
Yeah, we have a name for this thing.
It could be sword. Sword.
It's named Junga, yeah? Holy for life, this step. Wild boar, and of course, the ancestors work.
Okay. Yeah.
So that is what Nanny walk with?
Yeah.
So what you walk with?
Two of them, two main things they walk with.
Two spear.
The Junga, it named Junga. And this...
This is the machete.
Machete, I know, so it named still. We talk about the two... No. The tree, no, not the tree, I think that's the Afan. Afan is the same tree. This is Afana. This is Afana. This is the Igbo language. Nigeria.
So how we call it machete? Where that word come from?
Jamaican people call it machete. Maroon people call it Afana. Yeah? Afana.
Afana.
And look here.
Pass me the Afana.
Look here. The Maroons of Jamaica came from what you call various tribes. Yeah? Central Africa. We speak of Benin. We speak of Nigeria. West Africa, we speak of Ghana. We speak of the Ashanti tribe. We speak of the Akan speaking people. We speak of the Mandingas, the Mangalas. We speak of the Fantes. We speak of the Hebrew. We speak of the Jollof. Yeah? And we speak of the Yoruba. Yeah? Those are the main African tribal people. There are other splinters like from Ivory Coast and so that was inclusive. But the major bulk of the tribal people that culminate under the leadership of Nanny who automatically becomes Maroon are mainly from those tribal people. So from that collective group of people, tribal people, you would have had of what we call the tree or the tree, which is the language. However, the tree is being dominated by the Akan speaking people. Okay?
Yes.
So like I said, all those spiritualities, those different cultures, in whatever way, shape or form, would have been culminated together as one under the leadership of Nanny, which would have been even the powerfulest of them all.
Right.
You get what I mean? Now, we the Moortown Maroons are identifiable through the direct lineage of Nanny, and our direct culture here is known as the Cromanti play. The Cromanti play is what constitutes the very identity of the Moortown Maroons. As our drumming, singing, dancing, whatever way we invoke our ancestral spirits is known as the chromantic play.
Right.
You get what I mean? So the Windward Maroons can be classified, like I said, Charlestown, Buff Bay, and Scotsall in St. Mary, and can be classified as the chromantic people. But we are the one who dominate, the Moreton Maroon dominate the chromantic play.
Okay.
We play our drums. Our drum is known as the printing drum, and our printing drum, like I said, our practice is known as the chromantic play. We play various tunes on our printing drums, like we play Mangala, we play Mandinga, we play Hapra. But we play two tunes. One is known as Jawbone, one is known as Country. The country is between the soft and the hard. But correction, point of correction. The Jawbone is between the soft and the hard. The country is way down the road. Once you start the country and the drum, the singing, the dancing, the herbs that we use, the rum that we use, we blow the habeng, the songs that we sing, and now we dance. We know we are now automatically in our ancestral spiritual realm. So we don't normally play those two tune heavier anywhere.
Cool.
We do that like in our celebration, like a come October the 21st, which is National Heroes Day. Our celebration is normally 3 days. Then it's the highest of the highest, so all our ancestors will be present.
Right.
Next week.
No. Next week will be Charlestown. Charlestown starting Friday this weekend, the 20th, 20, 21, 22, 23, culminates the 23rd. We will be performing the 22nd, as that day is Victory Day for them. They had days to their calendar event, no?
Okay.
But our one is so, and when we doing like our normal cultural settings and practices, then we play whatever tune we need, no?
Right.
We also perform for schools, a lot of schools across Jamaica, colleges from in the States. We perform at each Maroon celebration, as each Maroon communities join each Maroon community when it's their celebration. We'll be going to Charlestown, and in August we'll be going to Scotsall in St. Mary, the 1st of August, Independence Day. And then it comes right on back to us.
I want to tell the people them were not familiar with Jamaica, what year them catch nanny?
What year?
Yeah.
Nanny wasn't being caught.
If nanny
wasn't being caught. Nanny came here as a to-be slave, ran away, like I said, into the Blue Mountain farmer Maroon community, fought relentlessly, as she was that indomitable warrior. So she would have fought with her male compatriots, and she would have gotten land. Land was being shared between Nanny and the monarchy of England, which was Queen Victoria at that time.
Right.
Now, like I said, Nanny wasn't being caught. Nanny has been into many fierce battles, which she uses almost every part of her body to repel bullets.
Got that me here.
And that is factual.
Yes.
It is in the British archive. No, it wasn't Nanny alone. There were men, other male, who would have been doing same. It was just the fact that Nanny was the indomitable lioness. She was the leader, the spiritual leader, and all that it entails. And of course, yes, she was the master planner for everything, whether it be spiritual, whether it be guerrilla warfare tactics, whether it be whatever it entails.
She was a chosen one.
She was the leader. And she was highly, and I mean highly spiritual. No, play nothing. So when Nanny say you're ready for the army and she carry you out at the playfield out, that's all. It looked like a playfield. It looked like a playfield.
It wasn't a playfield.
And it is being allowed to be used.
All the way they have events.
That here is known as the Asafu Yard. Asafu Yard in the Twi language means place of training, place of gathering, place of practicing.
Okay.
That's where Nanny used to train
and practice
the warriors that she would have endowed with her spiritual powers and enroll them into the army to go fight the British.
Okay. Nice. Interesting.
So Nanny wasn't being caught. Nanny wasn't killed in battle, as it was archived that land. We not talk about them giving a land, because we fight for that. Land was being shared. And I can attest to the fact that land was being shared. We have borders, monuments, and boundaries up on top of the Blue Jankra mountain range, that high mountain range there. The monument, concrete monument, which depicts which depicts the border between the Crown land over here and the Maroon land over here. You get what I mean?
Right.
The peace treaty was being signed 1739 in Flagstaff, Trelawney, Cudjoe Town, formerly Cudjoe Town, present day modern day Trelawney Town. That's where the peace treaty was signed. 1740, a treaty and that was being signed by the Leeward Maroons. 1740, the turn of 1740 to 1741. A treaty was signed by the Windward Maroons, Nanny's brother Kwao, which was the captain of Buffday. That's in Charlestown. And that it wasn't a treaty in regards for peace, because that treaty was already being signed.
Right.
It was acknowledgement of the land that was being shared between Nanny and her people and the British monarchy. And it entails Nanny's request of wanting total autonomy to the land that was being shared between her and her people, and to be left alone.
Right.
That's what Kwao signed. So Nanny would have said, so that answers the question. So Nanny never captured, Nanny never did. Nanny died of natural cause.
Oh yeah?
Nanny just died. And she would have died between 1962. They wouldn't have a direct time
frame, yeah.
But it would have been no record and things back in those primitive days. But it would have been between the 60s to the 70s.
What kind of year said kill Nanny?
What a year kill Nanny?
It's a bullet.
No. Like I said to you that Nanny would have been catching bullets with almost every part of her.
And still haven't died.
Led the Maroon, gotten freedom with the Maroon, gotten land with the Maroon, live here, died here, and of course
buried here. Yeah.
You get what I mean?
Right.
As you can see, bump grave along with the same level here already. It was like the first cemetery in the community.
Alright, cool.
And like I said, the Asafo yard is an ancestral spiritual ground. Each Maroon community has an Asafo yard and an Asafo house. And that's from back in Ghana. It's a traditional thing. Because what we do here in Moortown, our lifestyle, our real indigenous lifestyle, like feeding ourselves from the land, the rivers, and the springs.
Nature. All nature natural.
That's how they do it. How we preserve our meat. Yeah? How we protect ice. Ice factory is always here. Through the same colonial settings. Ice factory was important when I was young. The ice truck come like once per week, which will be the Wednesday. The biggest dinner you eat, if it's not an holiday, a Sunday. If it's even one herring or one mackerel in a tin named fresh herring. Big broad something. When I get that, you're a big man, a big dinner with the rice and peas. Or you drink your carrot juice or you drink your lemonade or whatever cool on a Sunday.
Yes.
You dig up the dirt and you put your black ice in there. You in a crocus bag with sawdust and bush and cover that.
Right.
And when you want piece of ice, you go dig up that and chip off piece and bury it back. Your ice not melt out. You have your ice for Sunday. When Sunday done now and everybody drink them juice, whatever them drink. You look a piece of ice you left, I got done now, so what you do? You get the ice shear.
Oh. So they shear the ice.
Yeah, turn it over, you see the blade underneath here.
Oh.
Ship to North America, from North America through the Caribbean. Plastic bag or your cup. You throw your syrup on it and you put a straw in it, we call it snow cone.
So from them time
Machine make them now.
Machine
makes snow cone now.
Yeah. Wow. So as long black people have knowledge and smart.
Look here. Look here. You see this? You call this a thatch roof, yeah? Or a thatch house. Our ancestors, as a matter of fact, me, do like the first 2-3 years of my life in one of them houses. It was board. But the
roof was, yeah.
Make it a basic.
Oh, wow.
All along them here. You come out, you see them more clearer here.
Yes.
In all different size and things. You see these big buildings, school, post office, shops. The actual houses that people lives in would have been the thatch houses.
Okay.
No, we move from these now. These would be wood, bamboo, and whatever. And them have a thing with them you call wackland that they mix up mud and thing and splash on the whole side so that it like concrete, the breeze can come in and thing. When we move from these, still the thatch roof though, we the thatch, we one of them thatch there, This we move to now, brother. This.
What is that? This come like one saw.
Yeah.
Saw.
This we use for lumber.
Oh. So one somebody on that side and one somebody on that side?
Yeah, because there's another one like this, like from here to here. This is here where the honeypot down there. So. The connect this down at the bottom there. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they make up a thing like this, a 4-corner thing like this, we call a saw pit. In here. And then hacks, remember they're not hacks them use,
Right.
Cut the stock, whether them want it in a 8 feet, 12 feet, whatever, them cut the stock out. Then them have to get it up on that thing there. Then the same 2 man do the slabbing, the 2 sides. Or them get the line in it. Them not have no masonry card them into them flat bark a tree or them draw whisk.
Yes.
And then we even see them pack here. We even see them calabash. Then get charcoal, like when they burn in the fire and crush them up and put them in and throw water and wet it.
Okay.
Now the card or the whisk, and mix it up in it. So one man over there hold it, and the next man that the big line dry it and let it down the long line farm.
Oh.
And then just continue the process.
Okay.
One man up on top, one man at bottom. One man push up, one man push down. When they finish the line, then them just move over. So them cut whether plank, regular board, 2 to 4, whatever them want cut, them measure them and cut them. Now, the 4 corner of the house make with board. The flooring go on the board flooring.
Yes.
It go lay same like how the tile them lay. Same board. What them use clean it? Them use polish. There's a polish, some wax polish.
What the wax make out of?
Polish where you use, they use a polished floor. They make it out of it one name.
Not them time there.
In them time, to be honest, we buy them at shop, you know. But we personally buy those polish at shop.
Yeah.
But we personally have really go trees them and something we pick, we leave them and we combine them together and them form a rich red look and we rub them over.
Yeah.
Generally we use
red polish thing there.
So when we rub the floor totally over now and it dry, this is how we use
Yes. Yes. This have a shine. Yeah, me used to do this, you know. Me used to do this. Shine the floor and it come shine. Like come shine. Yeah man, remember this man. I grew up on this. I saw my old. Jesus.
So yeah, we being from a distance, yeah, we coming from a distance. Like I said, these we heat them, right?
Right.
We gather quite a lot and we make up a big fire, burn them, we crack them open.
Well?
Very bitrish. So we soak them like 8 days. Each day we changes the water, washes them off, change them, we can put them even in the river in the spring. And after 8 days, you can just take up a piece and eat it.
And these are what make?
Right, nanny dal. We call those nanny dal. We sell those and things.
Nanny dal.
Yeah,
wow.
this we use again for, you say it float. When nanny and her people was fighting and them chew and get a handful and throw it like in a pool of water because yeah, them poison all the water and everything then. When you throw them in the water, if them sink, the water poison, if them float, the water.
Oh, wow.
We use it for medicine, we use it for we process it like we process coffee, yeah? Bad.
Alright.
And we drink the thing that the vine too. Like water, like that drink jelly, yeah?
Well,
yeah.
Respect on most of the information, you know, because most of the stuff.
We use this
never know.
We use this like fire, yeah?
Fire?
This, yeah, fire. This are matches and lighter, you know? Made from a corn.
Oh, corn?
Yeah. Corn, yeah?
That's what the is made from?
Yeah. The bang is made from cow.
Oh, this cow.
In the cow, the female cow.
This can, we can do it?
Yeah, man.
Well.
Well, she now can do it.
It's a strong man.
No, alright. You see this now? This is called the kete. K-E-T-E in Africa. Like Nigeria and those places are even like Ghana. This is known as the kete. And kete means in the Twi language musical instrument.
Yeah, that's what they used to do. Kete drum.
Yeah, but they blow it, them now have a hole here.
Okay.
Them blow it here.
Oh.
So you use your hand to put
No. We blow it here.
That's your blow it from?
Yeah.
Oh.
So like I said, this is known as a tinderbox. This is for making fire, yeah?
Blow it, Pucci.
No, we blow it.
So in the what?
Yeah, little one.
Yeah.
Little one. So
Nothing.
Normally when I blow the bench, we use little rub, you know?
Little rub, man.
That take whole heap of strength though.
Not really, it's just know how to blow it. Huh?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so when this is being blown, it have a lot of meaning. Yeah?
The louder for
Somebody dead now, and this blowing. Yeah, man, so who dead now? Yeah, because there are people.
Yeah, I can't cut all that one.
There are people who knows, sorry about that. There are people who knows, they forgot some of them on it. There are people who knows the sound, yeah?
Yeah.
You see them two instruments there? Them two there. Two of them, You see like one?
Yes.
One at the right there?
What's that?
Nigeria. And come from the Hebrew and the Jollof tribe.
Okay.
Two of them musical instruments. The big one is known as the Aboka. And the small one is the Hoja. It's a whistle, 5 thing where blow it. Only for different distinctive sound, yeah?
Big up yourself again, man.
Enough respect, man.
Yeah, man.
Frank,
Thanks for the.
yeah?
Yeah, Frank. Big up Frank, you know. People, if you don't want to come enjoy this thing for yourself, listen to what go on with Maroon. Just forward a Maroon town and get to the tour.
I don't know from the seat on the thing.
Yeah.
So the thing there. So Drizzy. Drizzy are the man who make the thing possible, yeah?
That is it.
No, but a lot of time people go all over the world to go see white history.
Right.
To Jamaica and learn the Caribbean history, American history.
Right.
I think they're thinking about use of catfish, yeah?
Oh, catch. Oh, wow. Nice.
Yo!
Alright. So bring this end of the day today.
No.
So, big up on yourself. We're out.